Not all light was created equal. I want to talk about red light therapy. This is Natasha from the MedPro Dojo. This came up quite a bit this week, probably because I was in the team dojo, doing the sales team dojo this week, and a lot of people have incorporated red light therapy for weight loss. And there was a lot of questions around red light therapy. So let's just get into that. So red light therapy, also known as RLT, or low level laser therapy, LLT, PMB, photobiomodulation. I love this one. Photo meaning light, bio meaning body, modulation, changing the body through light. These all use low wavelength red and near infrared light to penetrate the skin and stimulate cellular process. The therapy is non-invasive and has been widely studied for its ability to support healing, reduce inflammation, and promote overall wellness. Some of these lights, you need to figure out what the wavelengths are, because some of them will penetrate all the way down to the fat cells. Some of them are more surface level. So not all lights were created equally. This is something that you want to ask. If you have any questions, MedPro Dojo has amazing business relationships with vendors in this profession. We can connect you, and many of our vendor relationships, we have very specific discounts that we can get for you. So if you're wanting to add red light therapy as a new service, or you want to add additional red light therapy services, we are more than happy to help you do that. So I want to talk about red light is not just for weight loss. Red light is so important. I used to talk about this in my seminars, is when a baby was born with jaundice, what was the treatment? When people put them under light. Yes, because light has a healing effect. This is why it's very important for us to get off of our butts if we work inside and go for a walk outside. Why? Because the sunlight has benefits for our body. So that's how light therapy works. It actually changes our body through wavelengths, whether it's the sun or it's a red or near infrared light. It enhances cellular energy, ATP. Red and near infrared light stimulate the mitochondria. This is the powerhouse of the inside of your cells. This leads to increased production of ATP. So I don't want to say the long name. You don't need to get confused on that. ATP just equals energy. The more energy, it's a higher level of currency in the cell. The more the cell is going to be able to do, the longer it's going to be able to live with the amount of energy that it has in it. Better ATP means better cellular function, tissue repair, and overall energy levels. We would see this where people would come in for red light therapy for weight loss, but they had rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, and they're like, oh my God, I feel so amazing. What is this doing to me? This is why, because it's increasing the energy output in the cell, which can help with healing, tissue repair, and inflammation, which is the next thing. So red light therapy helps reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, making it beneficial for conditions like arthritis, joint pain, muscle soreness. It can also aid in post-workout recovery and injury rehabilitation. I actually have 2 lasers because everybody always asks, can I borrow your laser? I have lasers for home use. And I'll show you a picture of the one that I have. But many times people have injuries, they'll borrow the laser. It helps to bring oxygen and nutrients to the tissue, as well as increase ATP and decrease swelling and inflammation. It can love this. When we did our weight loss light over the face and the neck area, people are like, look at my face, look at my face. My wrinkles have went away. So it actually stimulates collagen and elastin production, and that improves the skin's elasticity, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, can help with acne, scars, and wound healing. It improves blood circulation and lymphatic flow, enhances oxygenation of tissue, and promotes detoxification through improved lymphatic drainage. This is where a lot of your clients will come in for weight loss, and then what do? You put them on whole body vibration. Why? Because we've opened up the fat cells, The content was heated up and it goes into the lymphatic system. And then we help release that by doing whole body vibration as well. It supports faster healing and reduces swelling. So I literally, no joke, if I play volleyball on Wednesday night and I don't laser my feet, I cannot walk for the next couple of days. It does make that big of a difference. So here's some of the lasers I've used personally. Love Neuropicom. It's a great hardy boot. It has pressure plates. It has the infrared and near infrared on the foot pad and in the calf area. It is a really incredible product. This is one that we have a very great relationship with. It's the Dahlia red light bed. If you're considering to adding contouring or weight loss lights, please do let us know, because again, we have a really great deal with this bed system. This personally, this handheld light is the one that I use. It's an ultra bright laser. It helps tremendously on spot therapy, whether it's shoulder because I have a torn rotator cuff, or knees because I played sports my whole life, and my feet. So this one runs, it's super powerful for 1 minute. So like I said, not all lights are created equal. Some will take you 10 or 15 minutes. Some will take you 1 minute. Some, like these cheaper versions, can take you 20 minutes on the lights. So look at the wavelength. It's important to know that. Return on investment. A lot of times people ask me too, well, what does that mean by adding light therapy into the office? It means adding a niche service that people highly desire. And that means also creating a revenue stream for your office. So just on average, I want to look down here at the bottom. If you sold 16 packages on average, the case value being $19.97 or $2,000 or $3,000, whatever you want to do, it depends on your demographic. If you sold 16 packages at $2,000, you would generate $32,000 for yourself. And then you can do it on memberships as well. The average membership pricing per service, you could add an additional $384,000 to your office by adding red light therapy. We have a saying, vanity knows no recession. Okay? Vanity knows no recession. That means it doesn't matter if there's a recession. If women want their nails done, I don't. But if they want their hair done, they want their eyelashes, all that stuff. Vanity knows no recession. It's funny because when you look at it and you try to present chiropractic care, they're like, oh man, that's too expensive. And they've got the best bag, their hair is done, their nails done, and they're driving the nicest car out in the parking lot. You present the same thing with the weight loss system or red light therapy. They're like, oh, yeah, no problem. Here's my card. So people pay for what they value. So if it's on the other chiro side, I'll teach you how to build the value so people will invest in their health. But the red light bed and the red light therapy is an easy one because it does a lot of times come down to vanity, and people will pay for what they desire to have. So I want to break this down a little bit here. It breaks down fat cells. So lipolysis. Red light therapy stimulates fat cells to release the stored lipids, the fatty acids that are inside of the cell, and it helps to break down for energy. This process helps to shrink fat cells and reduce body circumference. When I first brought this into my office, because I'm a big girl, I did this for 6 weeks, lost 25 pounds and 21 inches. So I was doing some of the nutraceuticals to help with the weight loss and diet modification. And then the red light therapy was tightening this. So if you're doing semaglutide, you're doing tirzepatide, you're doing any of the GLP-1s or peptides for weight loss, but you don't have a red light system, do it with this. Why? Because they're going to lose a ton of weight and they're going to have saggy skin. Do both. Get them losing the weight, tighten and tone through red light therapy. This is a great revenue producer for your office. And then again, when it comes to the weight loss, it enhances muscle performance and recovery. So as you're losing weight, you're doing maybe the peptides or the GLP-1s, they're losing weight, they're starting to work out, get them in the red light bed. This is going to help with recovery. And then that contributes to improved body composition and calorie expenditure. It reduces insulin resistance. Study shows that red light therapy help improve insulin sensitivity, leading to better blood sugar regulation and reduced fat storage. So guys, you have to understand the technology that you're using isn't just like, oh, the red light heats up the fat cell, the fat comes out and you go on whole body vibration and that's it. It does so much more in a way that helps your physiology to become a more healthy version of yourself from, I mean, gosh, talk about that. Tightening and toning your skin, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, creating more energy in your cells, giving you more energy to heal, repair your body, decrease inflammation, go out and work out, have better workouts because your body has more energy. That's what red light therapy does. Sometimes people miss it because they see it only as this little part, but it's this huge part of what red light therapy is doing. It supports hormonal balance, may aid in balancing hormones like cortisol and thyroid hormones, which play a huge role in weight loss. When you have high cortisol, you tend to get a lot of belly fat. Cortisol comes from being stressed out. But imagine laying on this beautiful machine with some spa music, you're warm, it's nice. That's going to reduce your stress levels as well and the amount of cortisol your body's producing. So red light therapy is safe and effective. It enhances cellular function, reduces inflammation, promotes healing, supports weight loss. It's not a standalone solution for fat loss. And it does work best if you combine it with healthy eating, exercise, and then sometimes whether you guys do chirothin or you do some other type of proprietary drops or nutraceuticals, or you're using a GLP-1, this is going to help. So if this is something that you'd like to add into your practice, give us a call at the Dojo, 833-678-0800. You can send us an email. We have really great deals with some of these vendors. Bring this in. It's healing, not just for fat loss, but for healing the overall person. And that's why I love chiropractic. Why? Because it takes a holistic approach to who you are, especially those of us who have been in integrated practices. So if you want to take your practice to the next level, you want to introduce red light therapy, or you're also doing red light therapy, I wanted to give you information to build your confidence and competence in what you're describing to your patients, and then being able to sell it because they understand they're not only going to lose weight, they're going to decrease inflammation, they're going to have more energy, their skin's going to be tightened and toned. So go out there, get it done, help people to be the best versions of themselves. I hope that was helpful. We'll see you next time. Be blessed and be a blessing.